I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but we'll see. I'm not totally sure if this will work. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, so what we see here is that the character sitting right here. Okay. Faces like this. Like that. And then we and then the arms right here. Okay. The breast wraps around like that. Based on what I'm seeing, okay, the breast is here. So if the breast is I'm Batman. Yeah, please stop spamming. Stop doing that, please. It's annoying. I don't know if people do that. It's so weird. Okay, the breast is like that. That, and then put the legs about here. Well, based on the perspective, it's kind of odd. So it's like here. So they have it like this, like one. Oh, based on what I'm seeing here. So it's like, and this is. I think that's how they want me to see it. I'm not totally sure. So like, okay, like that, right? My Hero Academia, yes. Let me see. So the leg is going down here. It goes like 1, 2. 3, 4, like that. In that sense, but it's more flatter. Mine is more wide. So if I were to switch it like this, based on the box, that probably might be better. Oh, see, hold on. So the breast is going like this. And this is the one thing I hate about the breast, because it looks like it's just being shot out from the side, and it looks so weird. It looks so weird. Hey, Teach. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hold on. Awesome. Hey, Sorana. I can't say your name right, damn it. Like, what's fun spamming anything is annoying. I don't know why they do that. It's just weird. It's really, really weird. Oh, let me adjust that better. Okay, there we go. Okay. Try to adjust that better so I can see your guys' messages. So the breast is going like this. Okay. And then the leg kind of pivots this way. And then the other leg kind of pivots, but more distance and smaller, based on the foreshortening. So if I put the foot here, right, that's fine. But then again, the butt is sticking out too seriously. So what we need to do is round that off here. Put the leg about like this. The foot has to be the same. Like this. This is where the foreshortening will come in. We're looking very close at the foreshortening here. And then wrap around the stomach like so. Now, I think I made a mistake here. I made this too obvious to be seen, so I need to really push more onto it like this. There we go. Now, I need to erase this part because the body, the torso is overlapping the top piece of the body here. So that's what I think is happening. So I need to make sure that it looks right by the angle. I'll wrap this around some lip lines here. Now I need to tighten the waist here. Guys, just to let you know, I posted the video with the Demon Lord that you guys can go and vote for. Go vote for that now. If you want to save her or not, you got 24 hours. If she doesn't get saved, she don't get saved. You guys got 24 hours. Go to the most recent video I posted on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. I got the answer right with the jazz. I put the jazz because I wanted to play the copyright music, but I'm getting tired of that becoming a constant attack on the whole like song request thing. I have something in the works that's coming in soon, so I can get song requests on all platforms at once, so I don't have to keep favoring one over the other. So I'll be fixing that anyway, so hopefully it'll be a lot more beneficial for people who are subbed, because I know they like to use the song request thing. I will give them that option very, very soon. Now the breast here needs to be more thinned, or the waist here. I think I need to make it a little more tighter, more closer, like that. Okay. Like that, and then wrap this waist about here. Now these don't have to connect all the time, because if you make them connect, they're just gonna look really weird. Sometimes leaving a gap between them makes them a lot better to look at than wrap this around here. I was first and I said save. Zoinks. And this, yeah. Guys. Okay, put the hand out here. Now, right here needs to be a little bit more. Right here. Okay. It's coming along, yes, but we need to get the gap here. Press. Now, this is the problem. There's too much of a space here. Unlike this is not much of a space, so I need to grab this head, put it more closer about here, and then draw the neck at a slight distance here. Then fix the back shoulder here, because once you adjust one thing, you need to adjust almost everything, depending on the relation to each other. And then erase this part. And then what we'll do, and then make the shoulder. We're doing perspective drawing. Everything will be perspective drawing related. Perspective practice. I'm getting better at understanding these angles a lot better, so avoiding them. That. Okay. That. So let's see. The arms are being pushed like this, and they're going to go like this. Right? Arms are going to be much skinnier, but not straight on. Okay. Okay. Now, you see how the gap here, the negative space here between the butt and the arm looks really wide? So we need to narrow that. So what I'm going to need to do is grab this piece and narrow it like this. Push it a little more closer. Slant. Push more. More. There we go. A little more wider. Push, push, push. There we go. Grab this piece. Okay, wrap this around here. Now we're going to fix this part because it's really disjointed. And we're going to pull it down. But we're going to fix that head because it's way too big. So we're going to grab the head and we're going to push it back on the side in the corner like this. About smaller. Like that. So there we go. Okay, on where to go? I can never do this. Okay. Goku tighter. Okay, don't know what that means. Let's see. Okay. The stomach pokes out about a little higher. Right there. Now the leg goes right into there. But you see that we can see the back of the calf We need to make that a lot more present. So I'm going to erase this. Keep the foot there. And then what we'll do is push the leg in and then wrap this. Okay. Okay, the breast is too rounded, so what we need to do is press. Okay. Hey, hi, what's up? Why do you guys name these these names? I don't understand it. You guys against names now? The fuck? You guys will name yourself a whole sentence in one word. Okay, now the breasts here is problematic because they don't look real. They don't feel like they're there. They're just kind of like placeholders. So we need to fix that part. Get the clavicle. Like that. Like, I will say more like. Let me see. Okay. Okay, now see the wonkiness that's happening here with the breast? Now we need to grab the breast. It's not looking correct. So we need to blend, put it right there. Grab the breast here. Like this. So we need to make that correct. A little better, but not perfect. Okay. I'm not creative. I understand. Okay. Okay. Now we got this face. Now the face is looking. Now there's a layering that's happening here. Like so. And then we put the nose about here to show the dominance over the head because those of you who are hold on, I'll explain that in a second. Okay. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Now I'm gonna erase this breast here. I don't really like how it looks. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna make her wear just like a shirt in general. I'm not gonna have her like space because the space between the breasts is always bothering me. So I'm gonna try to get that correct. Yeah, like that. Like wear one whole shirt. This makes it much easier to deal with. Okay. Like that. I think that makes sense based on the perspective. Okay. Let's wrap this part around it. Okay. Arms are in here. Arms about here too. I feel like there's still something off about it too. I think everything's too compact, that's the problem. Hey bro, Luffy. Hey Bob. Hey Pussy. Pussy. I see what you see. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Something's wrong with the world, I swear. Okay. Okay, now the head is not rounded like this. The head is never rounded like this. It's actually going backwards. The head is flat and then rounds in the back. Okay. We tend to draw the hair very weirdly. The hair goes, it wraps around like this, like that. Okay, and then wrap the head like this. Mouth is going to be thinned out. Nose is going to be much longer based on what we're seeing. Okay. Gotta wrap that around. That. Still feel like it's a bit off, so I'm going to make the head a bit smaller. I think it's too big, like an oblong. There we go. Now the breast seems a little off still. We have to flip the canvas a little bit. About there, I think. Sorry, I couldn't watch your live yesterday. I was not feeling well. It's alright. Don't feel bad. It's not on your shoulders to go watch the live if you don't want to or don't have to. I'm just appreciative that you came in the first place. So don't feel bad. Alright, please, where I find anime reference pictures? Wait, what? Where do I find? Is that what you're asking? Current drawing with you. Okay, thanks, hi. I appreciate it. Pinterest. I just typed in top-down perspectives. Okay. Now the neck here. Come through here. There we go. And then put the ear about here. It's not looking bad. It's coming along, but it has its flaws. We need to really tighten these flaws so we don't ever have to run into them ever again. And we can intuitively do them better without guessing half the time. Now, I didn't do a lot of guessing, actually. I did a lot of educated guessing on my behalf based on my layering techniques. So I layered, they're pretty much layering. That's what foreshortening is. It's layering on top of others and then slanting them at the same time. And then if you understand form, like what I'm doing right now, I'm about to put a ellipse line so it doesn't look so super flat. I'm going to wrap around the legs like that. See how more 3D it looks? But I need to push back the foot a little bit more. There we go. Because the more pushed back, the more layered, the more likely they look like they're standing on something. Like that. Now, I want to fix this leg. It's too straight on because she's kind of a slant. So I'm going to slant that too. Like that. Okay. Now this leg too will be slanting. We're going to slant it a little bit more. shit. Fucked up. It looked like she has a goat leg. Look like goat legs. It looks like a goat leg, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's on Pinterest, yes. Yeah, I hope that helps. And I think what's better to get better at this is that we have to move fast and not put so much emphasis on how long we're taking. We need to just do it as fast as possible for our minds to get really used to the information as fast as possible. So, just like the gesture drawing that we did, I'm really focusing on that. Now the neck here needs to that. Wrap this around. Okay. Is this Clip Studio? If so, what sketch brush is this? Because I need it. These are defaulted brushes. It's just a defaulted mechanical brush. I don't use special brushes when I'm teaching, or at least showcasing. It's not the G pen, but it's a mechanical pencil. I don't really like the G pen too much, to be honest. I'm going to... Okay. I wonder if... Okay. I can make a... No. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm gonna just wrap around it then. Makes more sense to do it that way instead. Okay. The arm. Let's clean it up a little bit. Thank you, Bleachy. I do appreciate it. It's not even to offend you. You see a waifu like this? What are you talking about? For some reason, my mechanical pencil doesn't work. Are you talking about Clip Studio Paint? Hey, Bleachy, what's going on? Let's see here. The neck is gonna be a little more outwards. This is the one thing I hate about drawing the neck, because it always seems like it's not in the right place. Alright, sorry to ask by in the Discord. Where are the references? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about the previous drawings, the ones I did for the naughty stuff? Have you ever tried the pillow method for anatomy? If so, what's your opinion on it? I think you guys may say pillow. I think it goes by two names. It goes by, it goes the pillow method, put too many L's there. Pillow method, or I think it's called the beanbag. I can't type it. I can't. The beanbag method. I think that's what you're referring to, right? Oh yeah, I don't know who was here yesterday. I said I will put them in there once I get 100,000. Because the reason why is because to mirror them between those who are on Patreon and then those who are on the references, I did save them. What's the phone, bro? What's the phone? Wait, what's the phone? What's the type of phone? I don't know. I don't know whose phone. I don't know. It's my grandma's phone. It's her old ass phone. Yeah, that method. I don't think nothing's wrong with the method. It really helps with gestures. Especially, it really teaches a lot about the idea of, what do you call it? This is LG, but I don't know what's the type of LG phone it is. It's really focused on the idea of the squash and stretch methods mainly for gestures. So like the beanbag is usually what's that for, and also twisting and turning with that squash and stretch method most likely than so, and how to twist and turn. So yeah, I think it's a great method to use. I don't use it too much because I'm so used to the way I do it. I use the live action, but it's pretty much the same if you think of it that sense. Whenever I'm drawing. No, I just started. Let's see. JJK. Said really, bro, for what? What do you want? Okay. Hey, Noob, what's going on, bro? Let me see. Noob, can you hear music by any chance on your half? Let me see. Now, from the drop down, but I don't think nothing's wrong with the beanbag method or the pill method. I think it helps just fine, especially if you're trying to do more expressive characters or like more on the cartoony side of things, or so. No, you can't hear music. Interesting. So is that going to the Twitch? You can't hear it. Okay, let me see something. Alright, can you hear that? I can hear you. Can you hear the music at all? Both of you. Can any of you hear that music on YouTube and Twitch? Hello. Hey, Imitation, what's going on? I think I read that right. Well, I can hear. No, you guys can hear the jazz music from TikTok. I know you can hear that. No music. Who said that? Okay, you both can't hear it. Jess, you can just call me Moose. Okay, I got you, Moose. I got you. Interesting. So it says it's playing, but you guys can't hear it. So it seems pointless. Once again, I gotta figure out another plugin how to make that work. Let me see. Well, I can hear the okay. Based on that. Okay, so based on the reference here. Over here. Interesting. So I guess the plugin didn't work. You guys can't hear it, even though it's playing. That's annoying. Thought I figured that out, but I guess I didn't. I hate life. Okay, I'll figure it out later. I gotta do it after the stream. I can't do it now. Why does the bold head look so mega mind? Because remember, we're looking from a top-down perspective. We're looking down from a top-down type perspective. The character we're looking at, based on, I forgot her name, Momo, I think. Nice booba angle. Yeah, I think it's Momo from My Hero. But based on the angle on the lesson here is that it's from top down, so everything is narrowed and skewed this way. As things go more upwards, it gets bigger. So the head looks huge. And this is how the cranium actually looks like. Mostly you make a head like a round alien thing, when it's not supposed to look like that. It actually goes backwards. It fades backwards. Okay, so let me see. This is a lot like what we did before with the other drawing. What was it? It was let me see. What was it? Yes, so let me see. P1, P2. P1, P2. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. P1, P2. Thank you for that. I appreciate it for the roses. Thank you. There's one. Where is it? Ugh, I can't find it. I can never find it when I need it. Let me see. Perspective 1, 2, 3. Let me see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, P, R, S, T, U, V. There it is. I don't know if I found it. There it is. So we did this 2 days ago with this particular angle. Same thing. It's a top-down angle. And because it's a top-down angle, the horizon line is over the head of the character. Because we're directly over them and looking down upon them. So whenever we're up, whenever the horizon line is up, we're looking down. Wherever the horizon line is down, we're looking up. It always goes the opposite of what you think it's going to be. It's not horizon line down, we're looking down. It's horizon line up, looking up. No, we're horizon line up, and then we're looking directly down.
I got a math question for you.
What?
So, would you break a big number to make it small to make it easier to add, or you take two big numbers and add them together?
Excuse me, what?
Would you take a smaller number and another smaller number and add them together to make it easy? Or would you take two big numbers and add them together?
Wouldn't it be better to take the two big numbers?
Hey, I have to make it short.
Can this wait?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Anyway. So anyway, based on what we're seeing here from the lesson, it's that it goes from here. Let's see here. Yeah, fix this face. Okay. Apparently they can't hear the music at all from Nightbot, both on YouTube and Twitch, so I don't know where the music's going to.
Did you turn off the track?
What?
Yeah, the tracks will dictate what they hear.
Did I turn them off? What do you mean when I turn them off?
It's hard to explain.
Okay, then that has to wait. We gotta do it off the stream. I can't do that now. Okay, we gotta do testing later. I can't do it now. Okay. We can no. You guys can no. I'm not talking about TikTok. I'm talking about Twitch and YouTube. I stream to all platforms, but you guys are watching this through the phone, so OBS has no dictation over you guys on the phone. But I'm talking about on the PC over here because I stream to all platforms at the same time. I'm on YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, and all of them, so I'm streaming to all of them, even on Facebook page.
Yes, he does have a Twitter.
I do have a Twitter. You can find it in the bio. Link tree in the bio. This shoulder here, I feel like it should be a bit higher. I think it shouldn't be that low. So yeah. Let's see. Then we put right here. So we're looking down upon the character. Like this. Like that. Like so. Yeah, the reference is definitely off. Let's see. It seems off, but it seems right too. Let's see, back here. Shoulder, arm. Try to get closer. Like that. Let's see here. Okay, like this. Oh. Love your art. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, like that. He's on the angle. The hand is here. But why is it... Okay. Put the hand here. Gets small from this distance. And then if we get small from this distance... Okay. It doesn't seem like it will be totally off. It could have its problems. Now we need to flip it though. We'll have to flip the sides of it and then and then balance it back. I'm going to flip it. Now let's see how that will look flipped. I said to flip it always frequently so you can capture it better. Okay, put it here. Put it there. Okay, first thing, the head is off. Well, the back of the head feels kind of thing. Arms, we shouldn't be able to see this arm. The arm here, I think the problem with this is that, have a look closely at this, I think it's this arm here and the back of here. And the breast here too. These need to be fixed. I think this needs to be tilted a little bit more. The head needs to be a little bit more adjusted. We shouldn't be able to see this, so let me see. So let's flip. Okay. Yep. So let's grab this part. Yeah, a small adjustment too. Okay. Let's see how that looks. I don't think it's better, but I don't think it's worse. And then the arm here, I would apply a little bit more foreshortening. More foreshortening and layering over the arm of the body. Let's see. you look closely at this. Now, let's see here. So let me address that. So I'm gonna go here. Push that a little bit more closer. I think that might be better. What's the question? Wait. Oh, sorry. Oh, I see. Isn't the horizon line for point perspective? Yes, but they also apply to people too. It's not only just buildings or anything. It depends on where the horizon line will dictate how you're going to be looking. Remember, the horizon line is your eye level. You got to keep that in mind. It's always your eye level. Put a little bit more like that. Stomach's about here. Erase a little bit of the thickness of it. Fix that. Like so. What's your best drawing? It's either between the drawing of Princess Peach, Videl, Mina, and what's her name? Felicia from Felicia? Is it Felicia from Darkstalkers? Stalkers. Alright. Okay, for those of you who are coming in, hello everyone, my name is Artexrtic. I am an anime artist, also character designer in training, working on my portfolio for video games and stuff like that. I would like to work in games like Final Fantasy and JRPGs and stuff like that. So I'm working on my portfolio to submit to game companies, whether it be mobile or on console or PC. So I'm giving my lessons here as I'm teaching and my insights, and also learning from y'all as well. If you guys have any more have any insight on how to draw better and all that great stuff, I have YouTube videos on tutorials on how to draw better and all that stuff. So if you want to check those out, go to my link tree and check out my YouTube channel if you want to learn how to draw. I have a Patreon that also do exclusive lessons. I have a few of them that's up there on Patreon, and I will be putting them on Gumroad and stuff like that if you rather do that instead of doing a monthly fee on Patreon. So if you want to learn how to draw or get longer videos on how to do better on painting, drawing, or whatever case may be, you can check those out on Patreon. Or if you don't want to pay or anything like that, you can just go to the YouTube channel and check those as well. Do you draw men? Yes, I do draw men. I just don't draw them frequently because y'all don't stay when I draw men like that compared to the women. It pulls more. You guys somehow women pulls more than men when it comes to artwork. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Let me see here. I wonder why. Yes, sex sells. What do you think? That's why a majority of your most famous, most liked artists tend to draw women a lot more than they would men. Nothing more, nothing less. Let me see. I think that kind of started more frequently back in 2017. I think my favorite HMA anime, my favorite My Hero Academia girls are Pony, Tsunori, and Ipen Jose. Oh, okay. That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. Didn't Pony like have like one episode in the training arc when he was doing that team up thing? I think became a fan favorite. And then that girl with the mushroom. Invisible Girl is W. I think it pissed off a lot of people to figure out how the way she looked, especially feminists. I think. tips on how to get better at drawing like you. I would focus on, okay, if you're a beginner and you're just literally starting out, work on your shapes. You're gonna have to learn the 8 fundamentals: shapes, forms, and in this particular roadmap, forms, and then go to shapes, forms, then you go to gestures, and then gestures, then you go to balancing, meaning flipping your canvas like you saw me do earlier. You must flip your canvas for it to feel more balanced. A lot of people don't do this because it's too much work and they don't want to be bothered. They kind of like the angle where it took them so long to draw it, so I see why that happens. I'm one of them. I do that too, so I'm not gonna pretend like I'm some higher than thou person when it comes to this topic. And then after balance, as in flipping the canvas, the next thing you have to learn is what was it? It was foreshortening. Actually, it was like, no, actually, no. I say that wrong. I said it wrong. It's like this: shapes, forms, and then it forms to gestures. And then go to foreshortening, and then you go to balancing, and then after balancing, you go to perspective, and then perspective, you go to what was it? Composition, and then last but not least, you go to proportions. I know most of you will ask, why would you go to proportions last? Shouldn't that be the first? No. Any professional will tell you, don't do proportions first, because all these fancy terms are just code words for the honest truth of what these actually mean. So like, when people say your shapes, what they're referring to is your 2D shapes. When people say forms, they're talking about your 3D shapes. When people say gestures, they're talking about the flow, like the genuine flow and movement. And then the next thing is foreshortening is just a intro to depth, and that depth leads to the idea of perspective. Balancing is not technically like a drawing thing, but it is needed, because if you want your character to look like they're not tipping over, you should flip your canvas. Now, when it comes to traditional, I don't really have a technical workaround other than just like trace over the drawing that you just did, the sketch that you did, and flip it back and forth and see how it looks. But I think there's methods for that if you're a traditional artist. I never did that traditionally, so I don't have like a solution to that, but I'm pretty sure there is a solution to it. Usually I would do this thing where if I were drawing something traditionally and I'm not too sure if it's balanced, I would leave it alone, come back in an hour or two and look at it and see if it still feels balanced, because your eyes don't adjust to the idea of being in the I hate this song. Why is this playing in the fucking background? Anyway, I'm the only one spamming likes. Traditional is easier. Traditional, I think it's harder, but it's best for you to learn traditional first before you do digital. I think that's more recommended for anyone who's getting to digital. You should do traditional for a bit and then go to digital after. I don't think you should start on digital first, because you're going to have a certain mindset towards certain topics and things that traditional artists will have that you won't really understand. And you need to have that understanding. I don't think traditional is all that hard. What's hard is the tools. It's not really drawing on traditional. You just gotta learn the tools. But 9 times out of 10, I only use like 4 tools. If maximum, probably 6, but that's all of them. All the other stuff I don't use. They seem worthless to me. Now if the idea of foreshortening is into depth, like the distance between something far away and something close, it's not about the perspective, but how far something is. So, like, perfect example, the head here is the biggest thing because it's the most closest. It's not the biggest body part, but it's the closest body part, and because it's the closest body part, it's going to be the biggest in the layering process of this pose. So if you look closely at this, the head is more bigger because it's closer to the camera from our point of view. We are the camera. So even though the body is genuinely bigger than the head will look bigger than usual than the body. Like it'll be like, see, 1, 2, 3. Like in this particular pose, the head is 3. Like the pose is 3. I think. Wait, well, let me see. Head 1. Oops. Let me do that. Hold on. Fucked up. This one I hate zooming in. Okay. So the head is about 1, 2. I think like 2.5, like 2 and some change long. I think 2, like 1, 2. Yeah, about 2 heads long. 2.5 heads long at best in this pose. But the head is pretty big because it's close to us. If it was from any other angle, it would probably be smaller. So that's how it works. So like, for instance, here with Sue, if you look closely at this, the leg is the biggest, or probably the hand. I think the hand is. The hand is the closest thing to us. I think the hand is the closest. And because the hand is so big, it's bigger than the upper half of the body here. The lower half of the body here. It's almost the same size. You see how that works? And the head is, I wouldn't say the smallest because this is the most distant, so this is probably the smallest. But given the size and its relevancy, I think the head might be the smallest if you take away the hair. So like, smallest in size, but in distance, probably bigger than this right now. If that makes sense? I hope that makes sense. So like, the hand is the biggest thing because it's the closest to us. So whenever something's far away, it's usually close. So like, as my hand gets close, it's bigger than the whole tablet, right? But when it goes away, it recedes and gets smaller. That's how it works. So that's what foreshortening technically is about sense of depth. Okay, so perspective is about horizon line, the horizon line in general, and how it interacts with the environment. So like, for instance, we're looking at this character from a top down perspective. So if we're looking at it from a top down perspective, the horizon line is over their head. That's how it works. When the horizon is higher than the character, that means we're looking right on top of them. Whenever the horizon line is lower, we're looking from them from a bottom top perspective. So always know this in this sense. Let me see. Perspective is very complicated. Why? It's complicated, but if you really break it down in pieces, it is not as complicated. So the opposite end to always remember, whenever you see the horizon line, if you're looking from a bottom top perspective, meaning a mouse perspective, from a mouse point of view, the horizon line is at the bottom. Should be charging these people for these art lessons. I know. This is more of an introduction if you think about it. And then when they really want the true lessons, they have to go to the Patreon. I understand what you mean, though. This is why, but this is the thing about these things. These delete. These don't stay forever, though. So they want to get them. They have to be a Patreon member, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Let me see. So, let me see here. Because the Deku Vigilante arc, let me see. I don't know what's happening in the series. Okay, yeah, horizon line makes it look better. See how the horizon line makes all the difference? Because if I put the horizon line, see, you're paying attention. You see, if I put the horizon line here, something feels really awkward and strange. Something feels extremely off and strange. It looks like she's kind of at the edge of something, but it doesn't feel right. It just feels off. Once you put the horizon back on the head, over the head, now you feel like you're looking on top of her. We feel more on top of her than we would. Now, if I were to put the horizon line up here, which the horizon line is over here, it would feel weird because we're not, just because we see the horizon line, we're not looking up. We're looking from a down perspective. So that's what makes this really complicated, because people are thinking, if its horizon line's up, that means I'm looking up. No, when the horizon line's up, you're looking down. If the horizon line's down, you're looking up. It's always a flip on every time you use the horizon line. Keep that in mind. It's hard to and we're not talking about buildings. We're not talking about buildings. We're talking about just people and the eye level and all that stuff. So it is a hard thing to understand after a while. So the idea of perspective is horizon line, the visual point, and then we learned 1 through, I think, 12 perspective. I think there is a total of 12 perspectives. We all know the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5th perspective. We know it from 1, 2, 3, 4, and then fish perspective. I think that's either 4 or 5. I think it's 5. So fish eye lens perspective, like that's when the whole room is like warping, or when the main character is going crazy or seeing something insane and they're having a mental breakdown. When it's like warping like that in anime. So it's like that. Like think of Pomni when she's having a breakdown. So it's like that. So that's 5th perspective. Okay, bro said we feel more on top of her with a straight face and actually wild. Yes, I said it with a straight face. Yes, and I'll say it again. We're on top of her with a straight face. All right. So with that said, with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 perspective, I have never seen 12 perspective per se, but there is a 12th perspective. It's kind of wild. I think it's pretty wild, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, what happened to your mod? What do you mean mod? What do you mean? From any tutorials on YouTube for drawing on. Okay, nah, he said it again. Yep, I said it again. I said it twice. Anyway, so let me see. So we learned the horizon and the visual perspective, and first, second, third perspective. So remember, first perspective is literally one perspective and only one particular place we're looking. 2 perspective is looking from 2 different angles. So like 2 perspective is kind of like this. Oh, wrong. I ain't supposed to. 2 perspectives like this. 1, 2. Nope. Did it again. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is like 2 perspective like this. I think third perspective is like 1, 2, and then we can see 1, 2, and then 3, like under it like that. I think if I remember that right. From a bottom top perspective, and I think from a top, I think that's third perspective if I remember right. I don't know about fourth perspective, so I can't really make a judgment on that because I'm learning perspective as we speak. This is why we're even doing this in the first place. So and then with perspective, it moves on to composition. Composition is basically planning. When everyone says your composition's off, meaning your planning is off, your framing it's really your framing, it's not planning. You're planning to frame, but when everyone says your composition, they're talking about your framing. So meaning like what type of composition are you doing? The rule of thirds? Are you doing the Lafucci? I think it's called Lafucci, or the Lafucci method. It's that spiral thing. Some of you may have seen it. It's like a spiral. The golden rule, the golden ratio. There we go. I think it was called the golden ratio. And there's other terms. I think there's about like 12 or 15 different framing methods that you can use to make your drawings look a lot more like dynamic and pop and all that stuff. And then after composition, once you got them addicted. They first hit an A free, and after that, yeah, that's how it works usually. It tends to work. It's magic. Okay, so from framing, then the last one is proportions. Proportions. Now, what's important about this is that a lot of you may say, "Oh, what about proportions? Isn't proportions important? Shouldn't that be the first thing?" No, because like I said earlier, a lot of professionals tell you don't do the proportions first off when first starting off. First, you need to understand the idea of flow, because if you do everything perfectly the first try on the adjustments of things, you're going to get a beep bop boop boop bop robot looking drawing, and then you're not going to have a great time. It's going to look like it's doing this. And you're wondering, why is it not doing dynamic posing? It's too perfect. When you try and make it look too perfect, it looks robotic. It looks insane. Kind of look like the thing from Berserk. Oh no, it's like a diamond. It's like a diamond thing or something shit like that, or something like that. But anyway, or so. It is what it is. So you don't do the proportions at the very beginning. You do that last, because once you have everything down in your head, you're already gonna be automatically adjusting things in your head from flipping and doing foreshortening and framing and stuff. So by default, you're going to learn that. And once you learn the 8 fundamentals, that I just fundamentals. Once you learn the 8 fundamentals, this will ultimately get you your anatomy and the art style you guys obsess about. You get the art style and the anatomy you want, and this doesn't have to just refer to humans. It can refer to monsters. It could be objects. It could be animals. It could be literal, like, I don't know, anything. It could be literally weapons. It could be objects. It could be whatever you want. Items. Because you're knowing the anatomy, the form, and all that stuff. So like yesterday, for those who was here, we did the drawing of, like, I did a quick drawing. Was it this one? No. We did a drawing of, nope, not this one either. God, shit, where did I put it? Is this it? Nope. What did I name it? Rose 30. Shit, where did I put this thing? I have too many of this shit. I should just delete most of these stuff. Don't use them anymore. I should just get rid of them. There it is. So a bunch of you asked me this question on a constant. Why don't you draw men? And I do, but y'all don't give a shit, so I don't bother. But the point is that when you have an understanding of shape and form, you can make things like this. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This is not anatomically correct, but it does because the way it looks and how I made form. But it's not anatomically correct. You can get away with this if you know how to do form pretty well. But then again, I suggest learn your anatomy as best as you can. Do studies, look at other artists. I wouldn't say look at our artists. I would look at other people and look at how other artists do studies upon anatomy and understanding. And yes, it is Goku if you're wondering. Let me see. Oh, take your time before you develop your own. Yes, that's what ultimately I can't even make an art style. You don't worry about that. That's not your concern. You should be worrying about getting good at drawing in general. Average greetings into the workforce. Okay. We care about the mean bro. Goku be looking fly though. Thank you. I appreciate it. So like I admit this is not anatomically correct, but it looks like it could be correct because I put a lot of form. These little scratch marks and everything are formed to give it the sense. But I didn't do this. This is based on a reference, so I'm not going to take credit for this like that. This was based on reference, so I had to look at the reference and do it. You guys watched me do it yesterday, so like I had the drawing right here, and then I had to do my own interpretation of that drawing based on what I'm seeing. But the only reason why they look almost close is because I had a good understanding of form. So I can look like I can kind of get away with it, even though it's not one for one per se. And that arm is still fucked up. But anyway, the point of this is that if you want to get good, you have to work on your technical skills. If you really get good at technical skills and take it seriously, you will get where you need to be. And stop obsessing over fucking art styles. You kids worry about that way too much. That is not important. No one's worried about art style. Art style is what an art style truly is an establishment of understanding of the 8 fundamentals. If you have a good understanding of the 8 fundamentals, you will get your art style by default. It will. Your friend that had 24 hours to leave your home because of the landlord. Oh, that got fixed. Actually, I should take that thing down by now. I think that got fixed now. That actually got fixed. Thank you for reminding me now. I gotta take that thing down now. I think it's perfectly fine. Bro, call us all. Yeah, I'm near 30, so yeah, I can say kids. Kiddos. I actually should take that down. I don't know if she still wants me to keep it up for just in case purposes, but I may have to take that down. You just now reminded me. I know I forgot I had to take down something. I think it got fixed now. Yeah, it is really good to hear. I was actually happy when she told me. Because I was like, I came out of nowhere, to be honest. I was like, But I'm gonna ask her if she still wants it up there, just in case. But then again, I don't know, so. So we'll have to figure it out. But thank you for reminding me. You just reminded me. Thank you. Your sketch looks like pen sketches. I thought it was only possible in traditional. No, you can get it. It's like it depends on how you draw. Like it's, it depends on how you draw. The pen sketches can look. I usually do most of the drawings in crayon. That's how much I tell you guys that whole brush thing is not important. Because if they were, they would, like, a bunch of professionals would tell you, get the right brush or some shit. That's why I don't bother with brushes. I don't think they're important like that. They're for, like, very minimal aesthetic. But if you have good understanding of the 8 fundamentals, you can make them really shine if you know how to draw. It just uplifts the drawing only by, like, slightly better because of your understanding of that technical understanding. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay. Alright. No, I'm 28. I'm gonna be 29 next month. Just because someone don't sound 30 doesn't mean they aren't 30. The fuck? Let me see. Let me see now. I just sound young. I just sound young. It's sad. It's just sad. Bro, it's about sounding 30. It's about sounding 30. It's about sounding thinking you're 12. Nah, bro. No. When you're 30, you're 30. But I don't know why people. This is the thing I don't understand about the whole, like. And this is. I remember my friend was talking to me about this. It's like, you're almost hitting 30, bro. We're almost hit 30. I'm like, bro, who gives a shit? I don't ever worry about that. That's the most weirdest thing to worry about. That's like saying, "Oh, you're gonna die one day, bro." I'm like, bro, we're all gonna die one day. That's the weirdest part. I don't understand. Like worrying about people who worry about that is either they're not accomplished in life, so they feel like their age has to like dictate that per se. That's usually what that means. And I'm 6'1" too. Let me see. But that's way too young, bro. I thought you were 40. You funny. Okay. Because they peaked in high school and they fucked up on their whole like choices in life, or they didn't accomplish that one thing they wanted to do, or never got to do it, or they just literally failed at it. So they take that as like some type of insult. I don't ever take that as an insult. That's a blessing. I have friends who dead. They didn't even meet the age of 25. Shit. I'd rather be an old 30-year-old than a dead 25 or 21-year-old. What's the saying goes? It's better to be a sick dog than a dead lion. Is that how the saying goes? I know some guy on TikTok that's like 60 and he sounds kind of like you. Nice. You must really like throw people off a lot then. Okay. Nah, 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 man. Die a lion. Why? Why be a dead lion? No one's gonna remember you. Let me see. Hey, Sophia, what's going on? So, do you like this video or I love it? Wait, what? Do you like this video or I love it? The fuck? Wait, what? I'm not sure what that means. Rewrite that. Rewrite that. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. Better than living a. Better than living a. Nah. I'm pretty sure the lion will trade places with a sick dog. Yeah, I like it. Like that. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. I don't know. The way you're writing that. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Sophia, I mean. Okay, let me see now. Now, based on what we're going back, I'm getting off topic. So, based on what we're doing here, we need to keep in line. Let me see here. That. I still feel like the head is a little off. Well, her head is looking that way. So, oh, that's why. I just realized. Okay. Let's see here. And then we put the arm here. There we go. With the arm here. Yeah, I like that. Do you do 3D animation as well? No, but I am thinking of getting to animation when we get to 100,000. I like to give it a try. Like seriously, take it a try than I did before. I kind of wrote it off in a sense. Not wrote it off like it was bad or anything, but just didn't think it was important. But I think it's more important to get into animation because it'll really solidify your understanding of like gesture drawing, movement, perspective per se, and you have to think more like an animator, 3D artist type situation, and know how to frame better. So yeah, I think that would happen. Let me see. Receding hairlines. Let me see. All right. Anyway, so let me see. So we got this correct. I think we got pretty close, but not perfectly. The legs here needs a little bit more curving. They're too widespread, so let's try to curve it more like that. All right. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then wrap this around here, wrap this around here, this and this and this. Okay, that seems quite right based on wrapping around the body. And then we can pull this down like that. Okay. Canyon hairline though. Your head anatomy is a heart. Okay. Now we can move on to the next one. Let me see. I think this is a good perspective placement. So we'll come back to this one. I still think the arm here shouldn't be seen, so let me grab this part. It shouldn't be easily seen. Just about there. I think that's a bit better. Not perfect, but I think better. Let me just clean that up. There we go. Okay. Oh, where's the... Okay. Okay, this one's gonna be a little more difficult, but we'll see if I can get this. So, based on what I'm seeing here, we're not high and we're not low. It's pretty like here. I think we're a bit lower. I think we're just a tad bit lower. I don't even think we're even in middle. I think we're like a bit lower, if I have to guess. But I'm gonna see if I can capture this. So the head is here, and the hand is the biggest thing. So we need to make sure that's established. The hand is here. The movement's going like this. Okay. The arm is going like this, shape-wise. Oh, I mean, the body's like this. Oh, my bad. So we have to connect this arm. More like here. I'm going to put there. And then I'm going to put the arm wrapping around in this particular. Okay. Okay. Tucker, do you have to draw the hairline with the head anatomy? That's up to you. I suggest you should, if you don't have that mental note of doing that, but I suggest you should if you're having a hard time placing hair. Leg is like this. Okay. And then the other leg is going like here. And then the foot is a little bit more smaller, but going towards this way. I will say like that, right? Like this way here. Now, I made a mistake here. Leg is going lower. It's not even touching that hand. So I'm going to move the hand more towards this way. So there's that landmark can stay. Okay, so like that. Wrap this around. get the crotch area, curve it like this, right? And then we'll make any adjustments if it seems still off. So we don't have to worry about being perfect. We just need to have a clear, close understanding of what we're trying to do. And then after that, put the hand even smaller. Always remember, from see how the hand here is big? And the hand over here gets smaller by distance? That's how it works. That's what foreshortening is. That's what depth is. Depth. Can't talk. Was doing a test. Okay, average light bulb. Okay. Hands be like. Okay, so let me see here. And then put the leg here. Put the leg down here. Something like that. Now we're gonna grab this. We're gonna small it down like this. Get as close as possible what we're looking at. And then I'm gonna wrap this leg around like that for now. And then make this skinnier. Put the leg here. Right, and then make the adjustments. And then okay. Alright, like that. Wrap this here. Make this leg a little bit more outwards. Wrap this around here too. The foot is wrapped around here too. Put the foot about here. Now the problem with this is that the leg is too small. So we need to fix. Okay. I don't know his name. I think he's on TikTok. Let's see. Okay. Okay, we grab the hand here. Actually, we can actually erase this part. And then we'll make the hand about here. We're here for now. And then make the arms. And then get like this. Okay. All right, so let me get the head. Let's see. Drawing digitally is satisfying when you're bending. Oh, blending. Oh, yeah. Okay, the head. This. Okay. Okay. Arm is going to curl like this. All right, pretty good. Now, Let's get the hand to look a lot more like a hand. So we get the hand like this. Remember what I taught you guys with the idea of hands? Hands is either between a square or a triangle. Right now, at this moment, we're looking at it as a triangle, because that's what the hand is like this. It's going as a triangle cone like this. Like a like that. So you put your hand there, turn it down, and then we'll go fix it. Oops. And then we just need to make sure everything makes sense. And layer. Okay, and pinky. Fix this finger here. Get this hand here. And then put the too wide, so we need to put the thumb about here. And get the other finger about here. Like that, right? Now everything looks kind of sketchy and all that stuff, fine. Doing just satisfying when you blending. Okay, I read that already. So let me see. Do you ink Artexrtic? Yes, I do. What app do you use? Clip Studio Paint. It's in the. Take a selfie. Okay. My div. Okay, later goes. Clip Studio Paint. Link in bio. So what I'm gonna do. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. I see why it's not 1-for-1 because what happened is that I made the arm, the hand too. Okay, I can fix that. Okay. Australia. Okay. I have to go to school in a minute. So late though. Oh, late for me is 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Can't even recognize what kind of phone that is. I think it's some old phone. It's my old grandma's phone. Some old LG phone. Hey Alex, what's going on, bro? Like this. Not much. Okay. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Okay. Some adjustments here. Okay. Okay. The knee needs a little bit more. Okay. Trying. Okay. Can't believe you're 20 years old still has a grandma mile mean US. What? Can't believe a 28-year-old still has a grandma. Meanwhile, us. I don't know what kind of insult is that. Bro, my dad always saying to hurry up but he takes 6 minutes to get all of his stuff. I don't know if that's even an insult at all. That doesn't make any sense. We just don't have grandparents. That's just an unfortunate. Well, maybe you don't. Oh wait, you kids lived through the pandemic. That's probably why you're saying this. Jesus. Okay, that makes sense now. So did we get? No, I'm not. Okay, let me see. It says, so did we get to 50,000 likes? No, you did not. No, you guys did not that day. Unfortunately, you guys did not. Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't have a grandma. Oh well. Sorry for your loss. Yeah. Well, I technically don't even like mine, so she's kind of dead to me myself. So I don't have a grandma either. So I guess we all can relate to that extent. 2 kids who don't know how to. Who laughed? Let me see here. It's okay. What are you drawing today? We're doing a lot of perspective work today. We're working on perspective today. There, Jinx. Let me see here. Let me see. What? What about it? Just because they said doesn't mean they're actually telling the truth. But then again, also, if you did lose your grandma, I'm sorry about that. But good drawing. Thanks. I didn't know I was still on the live. He's the mod, so he has to look out. Let me see. Oh no, I'm broken. I got hit by. You got hit by a brick? How did that happen? The fuck? What were you doing? What were you doing? Oh, that's sad. Is bro like on a different platform? Cause no one's here saying anything about a brick. If you took 2 seconds and heard what I said I streamed to all platforms. Someone was mad. They hit me with a brick. Dude, how did you get... Okay. Are you okay though? You don't know why. Someone was mad and they hit... What? Why were they mad at you? Or were you just in the line of fire? Okay, Twitch, TikTok, Insta. Are you self-taught? Yes. They were mad at me. They were mad at me. What were you guys talking about? What the fuck? What? Where did it have to go to the limb where we're grabbing bricks and throwing? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's a weird one. Where was the conversation going for you guys to have this conversation to get to that escalation? That's just an odd situation. You're not making this shit up, are you? The park. You're not making this shit up, are you? No. Okay. Alright, fine. But you gotta be careful next time. And if I would, we use having an argument or something. I'm assuming. I know. Okay. Yes. Oh, what was the argument about? Was it something personal or was it something like a political thing? Personal. Okay. But anyway, you're fine, right? You're not like having any real like damage. You didn't like take any real like hard damage, right? Other than getting hit by a brick in general. Yes, I am. Okay. Did they miss? Or you actually got hit? Like, did they graze you? I mean... Oh, I got hit. Okay. I'm sorry about that. So you gotta be careful next time. I guess it was a friend of yours? I guess you're ex-friends now? Or someone that you don't really get along with and they took their opportunity? But I did not hurt as much. But it did not hurt as much. Oh, well. Okay. Okay. Is it me, or does the leg look kind of weird? It is weird. This leg specifically looks very weird. And this one too. We needed more layering. It's too elongated. This one needs to be fixed. And this hand has to be more higher. It has to be higher and smaller. It's not supposed to be that big. It's the closest thing, but it's not that big. But you are paying attention, so good. Good thing you said that. Let me see. If anything, I have to get the hand first, and then I can make whatever adjustments I can. Oops. Mistake. Let me see. Only wicked thing I can laugh at is throwing a microwave honey bun at a homeless person. Okay. Got stay for a little go. Gotta go. Bye guys. Okay, later. Damn, after saying goodbye to the chat. It happens frequently. You'd be surprised how much that happens more than you think. Okay. Hands like that. I'm gonna skin that up. Okay, well, you should inform your parents. If that's... You should literally inform your parents. If you live with your parents, that is. I'm not really sure the age, but if you're like if you're like a kid, and I think that's something a kid would do, honestly, like grab a brick. But then again, you know, adults these days. I don't. Okay. Guardian, parents, whatever. Or if you don't live, or you live on your own, I suggest just go to the hospital. Bro's paying attention to me while I'm treating the live chat as a web chat group chat. No one should be grabbing bricks though. Okay, the arm here needs to be a little more straighted. The way they have the drawing is more straight, so maybe I'll just keep it that way. Hold on. I had mine more bended. It feels more realistic if I have it bended. I don't feel like it being straight looks much sense. It looks too straight. I think it looks better if it's bended a little. Drawing, that's not. Oh. Okay, let me grab this part. I'll put like that. Smaller. And then fix this leg. Right. Yeah, broken bricks just be chilling on the ground. Oh, Bri. Broken bricks just be chilling. Bricks being bricked up. Just chill on the ground. Bricked up. Okay. No, that doesn't look correct. That's really wrong. What are they doing out back there? Okay. Yeah. Chill on the ground. They got none else better to do. They're like a platypus. They don't do much. It's like a platypus. They don't do much. Let me see here. And let's wrap this around his leg so I can. Oh, you know what? I know what's the problem. Okay, let me see if I can do it. Make this more straight. Okay. 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 Fix this part here. Fix this shell like this. I can just fix it by erasing this bent here and then just make it straight like this. Kind of like that. Okay. Okay, got no, that's better to do. Looks like you find every air bending. I don't even know. No. It's crazy how some people using mouse to write better than my actual handwriting. Okay. Now that. Okay, this is 2. Oh, there it is. That gap right here. A strange gap like right there. foot's over there. Now the foot here needs to be, erase this part. Small, and then wrap this around. And then grab this part. Okay. Okay. Okay, look down. Then I saw Pepsi join the chat. What? Wait, what? Good commercial. What the fuck? Did you just tell me that the Pepsi company just ran through here? Interesting username. It's like, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, God. There we go. Alright, so pretty much that's what just happened at this point. So the hands is like that. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we got pretty close in the initial idea of what we just did. I think we did a good job of that. The leg's still kind of fucked up though. I gotta lie. Okay. Thank you for that, Thunder. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. I appreciate it very much so. Alright. And then let me put the knuckles about here. There we go. So we went from on this very hard drawing, like I said before, we used the idea of foreshortening to get the point A to point B with shapes and rounding of foundation of understanding. Now I would clean this up better, but because we don't have time, I have to clean up later in my free time. But I'll clean up a little. Well, sometimes I like the messiness. Sometimes it'll look a little better than. So like for instance, like. Okay. Okay. Okay, I really struggle with I really struggle with anatomy, drawing mostly, starting out during the sketch phase. Any tips? Okay, so oh my arm. Okay, I know what. This is for practice. I'm not drawing any characters. I'm not doing any fan arts until I get back to 100. Well, when I get to 100,000. Actually, I would avoid doing fan arts as much as possible, to be honest. I really struggle with anatomy. Drawing mostly starting out during the sketch phase. Are you brand new to drawing? You're saying you're just brand new to drawing in general, correct? Nah, not new. Not new. Oh. I'm not new. Not new. I do non-original a lot and want to start learning anatomy and doing original art. He left a minute ago, unfortunately. Who? I'm gonna be quiet. Okay. Alright, okay, no, I do, a lot of things. So, how long have you been drawing? No, that wouldn't make sense. How long have you been drawing? The shade is good, yes. Like that. Okay, that's one. That's two. Oh my god, sorry. I'm trying to. that indication of a top-down perspective. So mid-low. Okay, we did mid-low, top-down. Now I gotta do down-top. Okay, genius. Okay, bro, that's genius. Thank you. Okay. Again, another One Piece fan who comes in with the One Piece profile, nice as hell. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. The One Piece fandom. I always got their back, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. Every fucking time. I always get a cool fan, One Piece fan always coming in. I don't know what it is. I just looked. I was like, I see another Luffy. It's another fucking Luffy. And I notice your figure drawing game is improving. Yes, very much so. Alongside the perspective, so we're focusing on perspective with the gesture drawing. Take notes, other fandoms. Yeah, take notes. That's a way to word it. I struggle with figure drawing. Any tips of that? Okay, so what you need to learn, because if you're having a hard time with figure drawing, what you need to do is focus on. I go down this path, the 8 fundamentals, and the 8th is shape, form. What is it? Gesture. What was that one? For shortening. And then balance. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perspective. And then the other one is composition. Composition. Alright. Proportions. Okay. You have to learn these 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you master these 8, this will help you with your. This will ultimately solve your anatomy problem. And if you have if you obsess over art style too, this will knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. So if you master these 8, this will answer your problem for anatomy. And when I say anatomy, I'm not even talking about humans alone. I'm talking about humans, animals, monsters, objects, like cars, weapons, whatever the hell. And then if you have a good understanding of these fundamentals, you can apply your art style upon these objects here, these subjects here, with little to no problem, even if you don't have a full knowledge of these things. Like, for instance, I never drew a rain frog before, but I did before. I think it was 2 weeks ago I drew a rain frog for the very first time, and it came out pretty one-on-one with the reference. It was my first time ever drawing a rain frog while with the reference. Now, to be clear on something, a lot of you tend to get these terms mixed up with something. Have you drew centipedes? No, but I don't think it'll be hard because based on what I know, if you're drawing a centipede, you don't have to actually draw it. If you have a good understanding of molding, then you can mold it into whatever you want. Like for instance, when I make weapons, I don't draw the weapon out. What I do is when I create a weapon, um, I make it into a mob, a blob of nothing, like a blob, and then I make that blob into an outline, and then I outline the blob, and then I start doing the sketch from that point. Because once you have the outline, you can pretty much work whatever imagination you have based on how technological you want to get with the weapon or the car or whatever the case may be. So it's not as hard as you may think. So like for instance, let's use an example. I made this like what couple like several days ago. I have never drew a gun like this before, but because I had an understanding of blobbing or sculpting, it was easy for me to make it with little to no ease, little to no problem. So like for instance, someone asked me to make cannons. Like it was one of my subs. I think he asked me to do a drawing of a cannon. The subject was cannons. So I did. So this is what came out. You'll see at the bottom of the last one, I'll mob it out, I'll blob it out, and then you see what I'm talking about. I just sketched through it. So when the weapon comes up, I make it into a giant blob, and I just mold it out. I don't even, and then I put the sketch on top of it. Not centipedes. Or serpents. Oh, serpents. The closest thing I can say recently I drew those are reptiles, but what do you call it? The rain frog, the tortoise, and the lizard. But no, not serpent. This is serpents. I've seen this serpents. I think I said it right. Serpents. No, it's serpents. It's a crepits. Let me see. Hold on. So, cryptids. Oh, cryptids. Okay. Oh, did I spell it right? CREPTIDS. Like fish. Oh, I actually drew a fish before. Like, I drew these type of things before. Yeah, I have made monsters before. Okay. Hold on real quick. Let me check something real quick. Something I wanted to check for a bit. Why did all cartoon go? 30-day challenge of you drawing. That is not what the challenge is, and your 30-day challenge of you drawing. That's not what the challenge is, and your what a 5-year-old. What the fuck? How many kids? Stupid kids. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway. Let's see here. Oh, kids are dumb. Alright, thanks. This is really useful information. No problem. Now, what you need to learn, one thing you need to keep in mind when you're doing figure drawing is that you need to have the understanding of flow. So what I mean by this is Let me ask you a question real quick. So, like, for instance, remember what all these terms actually mean? Coding, they're coded as in 2D shape. Form means 3D shape. Gesture means flow. Foreshortenings means depth. Balance means flipping the canvas. Flip the canvas. Perspective is pretty much what it is, based on the horizon line and the vanishing point and the other 12 perspective concepts. Composition is pretty much just framing, and proportions is literally an adjustment. That's what all these actually mean, ultimately. That's really what all that means. So whenever it says, like, say someone comes to you and say your form is off, what they're really saying is either one of two things. Either the shape is not making much sense, or the form means you didn't make it as 3D as possible so it looks flat. When someone says your gesture is off, they really mean it looks a little stiff. It's lacking flow. It's lacking flow. When someone says your foreshortening's off, that means the depth of field is not as convincing. So what depth of field is like your hand is really close. So whenever your hand is close, that means it's close. Whenever your hand is far, it means far and it gets small. So whenever it's close, it's big and in your face. Whenever it's far away, it's small. So like for instance, when I did the drawing with her head. Hello, Liam. I see you. Oh, welcome back. Like for here, the head is not technically bigger than the body, but it's the biggest thing because it's closest to us. And then the feet get smaller by distance. This is probably the furthest body part from us, from the head to the feet. It is both the most furthest thing to each other. Based on our perspective, the head is the closest one of all the body parts. So it's that depth of field. That's what it really is. When anyone says your drawing look like it's tilting or it's like the balance is off, that means you didn't flip the canvas. So what you should do is flip the canvas. You should keyframe your keyboard if you're on digital and flip it and see. And the reason why you want to flip it frequently, so it will literally shake your idea or shake your eyes from seeing it one way. Because when you have it for one way for a long time, you start assuming that that's the right way because it's been a while. Now, if I were to pick out the problems with it, then this is how you improve. You look for the issues that you see, and then try not to make them again. But like the head here, it's fine, but the face looks kind of weird, so I'll fix that. The knee is fine, but the foot is off. It's looking this way when it's supposed to be looking in the same direction. Because the one thing with the foot always looks the same direction as the knee socket. It rarely ever looks the opposite direction because it looks broken. This almost looks broken. So, like, and to prove this, hold on. To even prove this, do I still have the drawing? Damn it, I don't think I have it. I think I lost it. Fuck. But the foot is always in line in the direction it's going. So since this knee is looking this way, this foot's looking this way. See, this foot's looking this way, but this feet is like this. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to look almost the same direction or tilt at least into the same direction. It's not. So this is off. Okay. The hand is fine. Here, I would fix the hand a little bit. You put the thumb in the wrong place. It should be at least here. Not here. Big no-no. Also, I would fix a little bit of the leg here because I feel like it's kind of like pasting onto the hand, which is weird. So you want that curve, which really like it's really being part of that body. So that's why you should always draw the body like it's connecting. But it really depends if you want to fix that or not. Because sometimes the body feel like it's pasting, like it's too. This feels kind of weird, so you have to fix that. But everything else seems pretty fine. So I would fix those 4 things to make it a lot more balanced. So that's how I would improve, by looking for any issues that's wrong with it. Same thing with this one, but I already did the flipping and I already corrected the problem, so that's how you do it in that case. It's nice, the guy who programs. It's me, the guy who program. I remember you. Thanks, really useful information. No problem. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So we gotta do one more. So let's see. Do another one. We already did a bottom top. Let me see. Okay. Now we're looking for a more bottom top perspective. Okay, I guess it's not coming through, so I guess we'll just use this. I'm not really in the mood to try to look for around. So I'll just do this real quick. As you can see, based on the drawing right here, as you can see, the head is small, the smallest thing because it's the most furthest, and the most biggest, well, I don't say the biggest, but the most closest is this foot. So if I were to draw this, I'll make sure that's small. And then we can follow this as a guide. Like so. And then what we'll do is just use that as a guide to start off where we need to be. See how we did that so simply? Because we have an understanding of perspective. Now, the only thing we need to make sure, for those of you who are paying attention or have been in here long enough, if I were to put the horizon line, where would it I want to see if you guys remember. Where would the horizon line be? Where would you place the horizon line for this particular drawing? Does anyone know? Bottom. Okay. Bryce says bottom. Any other takers? Near the feet? Okay. Near the feet. Anyone else? Shadow bottom. Okay. Okay, I think that's everyone, right? Is that everyone? Okay. Maybe the cast. Okay, so if you guys pick the bottom, you are correct. The reason why, as I told you guys, for those of you who picked the bottom is correct because we're looking at the character from a bottom top perspective. See, like that? And yes, by the feet. See how that looks a lot normal? Okay. Like that. Let me explain a little bit in 2 seconds. I just want to get this out of the way. Like that. Okay. Okay. Kinda. And the reason why is because we can see pretty much the top of the feet, but we can't see the top of the shoulders. We can't see the top of the head. We can see the head and we can see the shoulders, but we're not on top of it. So like we're at literal mouse level. We're a little mouse right here, a little rock mouse right here. So we're looking from this right here. So we can see under the feet because she lifted up, but we can see the back of the foot. No issue. All right. We can see. Let's see. Let me clean this up. I tend to draw the fucking calves like strangely. Hello, edit. What's going on? That mouse got a very good view. Yes, he does. Meep. It's making little hearts. That's what he sees. So let me see here. Let me fix this part too. Okay. Like that. Let me see. Wrap this around here. And then make this like this. Okay. And then we'll just erase this part. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Okay, let's make some adjustments here. Okay. 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 Okay, sorry about that. Let me see. Got girl now. What app is that? Clips 3D Paint. Hey mate, digital artist, you've been in here before. Let me see. Pinterest. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I got so carried away with this. I just wanted to make it look at least better than it was before. All right, so yeah, that we got pretty close to the initial thing. So what happened here is that we use foreshortening and understanding of where the line is. As long as we know where this is, I didn't have to use anything called like I didn't have to use what do you call it, the VP or anything like that. Um, and just to prove what I said to someone, I think I was talking to someone in here that about foreshortening and depth. Something I learned from Mark Bennett, where you take the line. Actually, no, I'll just do it this way. Do it this way. If you do like something like this, and remember we went from literally from this to this. We use boxes, and then I use gesture drawing to make it look better. So remember, boxes are for preciseness. Usually for preciseness. But let me show you something real quick. Wait, what? The fuck? What did that just say? Hold up. Bro's a little upset at something doing what they want. Yeah, he sounds upset. Okay, I was like, am I the only one who thought that? I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so let me see here. Website, where can I get your sauce? What do you mean exactly? Like you mean like the drawings and stuff? Pinterest. Well, if you're talking about this, the Pinterest, the drawings are in Pinterest. The references I'm saying. If you want my drawings, they're on Patreon. Well, the spicy ones. If you want to just see my regular drawings, they're on my social media, all of them. Okay. So we got to this point. So we that was pretty fast, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of impressed I got that to that too fast. Okay, let me see. So the light's coming here. Hi, it's my birthday. Hey, Death of Dior. Happy birthday. Hope you're having an awesome day. No, the spicy drinks. If you do that, how do I say spicy when I when I was typing? That's on Patreon. All the spicy drawings that I did recently, they're not there yet. I wanna put some rendering on them, but before I render on them, I want to get to 100,000 before I drop them off as a reward for all of those who got me to 100,000. I'm gonna drop them all in there, dump them all into the Patreon. So hopefully everyone will enjoy it. Those who decide to go and be a Patreon member. Okay. You're the first person to get my name right. Did I? Did I really? No, I feel like I butchered that. I'm dead serious. I'm not even kidding. I am dead. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even trying to be flat. I'm not trying to be bashful or anything. I'm being dead ass. I thought I read that wrong. I literally thought I read that wrong. There was no way in hell I got that right on the first try. Oh, I'm glad I said your name right, thank God. It's just one of those aha moments, like, yay! Okay, let me see. Okay. Why do I get random friend requests on Epic? I don't understand that. That's just weird to me. Where does that come from? Like, it's just weird. I just saw another one. Like, what the hell? What's with the free? Is those bots? That must be bots. That's weird to me. I don't even play on Epic like that. Like, how am I getting these friend requests so frequently? Maybe just some random, like, no-name person I don't even know. Like, I don't even recognize them. Like, how the hell? I don't know. That's weird to me. How do you guys do that? 90% of the time I'm playing on Steam. Where the fuck am I getting all these friends requests on fucking Epic? That's the part I don't get. Like, it blew my mind. The fuck? Let me see. What is Epic? It's the game launcher where you can play Fortnite and all that stuff. Clip Studio Paint I use. I keep getting a bunch of Epic friend requests. It's weird. If you want to get Clip Studio Paint, it's in my link in bio. Link in bio. Oh god. No problem. Okay. 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 Focus. What the fuck? What is? Please don't do this. What the fuck? We must stay focused, boys. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. I think the shading is correct. If I had to guess. Linear burn. Okay, we went from there. Alright. Okay, where is the... What's the opposite of blue? Okay. There we go. So I got green, blue, and red. And then I have to type in. Down. Okay, this is Oh, mid-low is my favorite. You should definitely finish that one. I need to clean that one up compared to the other two. Okay, these are pretty much done reference-wise for the next horizon line. Top horizon line is like right. I should actually make that a little bit more easy. I'm a little bit confused. Why is there one right there? Horizon line is like here. It's like right over the head. Mid low, top down. Okay, there we go. Yesterday I typed in and after rechecking it said you might like. You still on this, bro? You still on this shit? You don't think I didn't forget that conversation? You still on this shit, bro? You still on the feet thing, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you kids? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? The hell is this? Are these for a class? No, these are for y'all. You're the class. That's the funny part. I'm not letting you forget. I can see that because obviously you on this shit with the whole feet thing again. We have this shit again. I can see something in my eye. Holy shit! I was like, he's back at it with the whole footprint thing. I still don't understand that to this day. Like, I was still confused. Why? Like, I'm still confused up to this day, bro. I'm still trying to figure that shit out. I'm still trying to figure that shit out. Okay. I usually would go much longer than this, but I think for the first time, maybe we should. What do you guys think? You think we should? Should we take? Should we call it a night for tonight? Should we just literally call it a night for tonight? For this once, call it early. Is it okay if you like feet, bro? We don't. Yeah, we're not gonna judge you. We're not gonna judge you. Maybe the audience will. I won't. I draw anime girls, so like shit. I have no right to be like judging people like that. Okay, I asked him how to draw feet, and he said to type feet. No, I didn't say type feet. I said go to Pinterest, check feet. I also said go look at my videos. It's still me still showing you how to draw feet. Feet are not that hard depending on the angle. See how I'm drawing this foot right here? I'm not making it accurate. I'm making a mold of the foot. Alright, like this. And then I'll make whatever adjustments I need to as I'm going. You see how this is working? Let's see how. Now it's forming like a foot. Or at least a shoe. I would draw a shoe first before you start drawing feet. It'll be making things easier. You don't have to worry about so much detail. You can draw feet like this. Okay, I suggest if you're trying to draw feet, draw shoes first. Draw shoes first. It'll make it easier to draw feet. So you don't have to worry about too much detail right now. You get the full construction of the foot first. Draw shoes. It will help you, trust me. See how much I don't have to worry about too much of detail? I just have to get the overall idea. You can tell it's a foot, or at least it looks like shoes. I don't have to even define the shoes too much. You can tell by your brain. Your brain can actually make out that looks like a foot. I'm saying, like, it's not that hard to learn to draw shoes first. Or so. So what you guys want to do? You want to call it a night for tonight? Should we call it early for tonight? And then you can actually put the... You can make the actual, like, shoe soles of the feet of the boots. Like so. Oh, sorry. Oh. No, I thought Chrissy was bringing food or something.
Your mom like
make a poll? Yeah, make a poll. You can make a poll, bro.
on the internet.
She's been on the internet this entire time again.
She's cooking now.
She's cooking now at 6:33. What's she making?
Some chicken stuff.
Chicken?
Big chicken. You using any one of these? Which one you using?
You can take it. Hi, babe. Married Nick. Hey, Married Nick. What's going on? Hi, Jay. Just got here, so I stay quiet. No, you've been here before. I remember you, digital artist. I ain't crazy. I recognize you. Don't play that game like you knew. I see you. Don't act brand new. I see you, bro. It's 7:34 for me. Then you probably live in, like, honestly, probably around the east, south, probably central coast. Let's see. Go vote, everyone. Yeah, guys, just vote. Vote real quick. There's a voting. There's 42 of you. Please just vote this. This is not that hard. It's either we end it now early, or we do like one more or whatever. I don't even know exactly what he wrote, but it's something close to that. Yeah, so call it night. Do we call it night? Should we end the stream? End the stream. There's 44 of y'all. Come on. There's 44 of y'all. Y'all that lazy? Come on. I'm literally telling you, let's end the stream or not. Central, it's 5:34. Poll is at the top screen. Yeah, it's at the top screen. Put in your poll now. Or so. Put in your poll now. Put in your poll. Do we call it early or not? You guys pull in a poll in the corner. There's 57 y'all. Come on. If we call it a night, we can go and you guys can do whatever you want. There's 20 seconds left. It's not that hard. 60% of y'all. There's 60 of y'all. Oh, okay. I hate when it does that.
Green?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, green.
Yeah, hey, baby dragon. Thank you for the baby dragon, the potato. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Married, Nick. Alright, later, Nick. I guess they're leaving. Okay, let's see. Do we call it a night? Alright, let's call it a night. Okay, guys. Alright, the people have spoken. See, I let you guys have the chance to have a word in, but you guys be scared to pressing buttons, but it is what it is. So tomorrow we'll continue this, and tomorrow I'll do more risque drawings like last time, because I know yesterday that's something that everyone wanted in some shape or form. So, yeah. Today we did some perspective drawings. We did perspective. The focus now, since we did our 30-day drawing challenge, we did 3 drawings every day for 1 day each. That's what? That's 30 times 3. So that's what? 90. That's 90 drawings we did in 30 days. That's what I teach you guys. I suggest draw as much as possible. Draw for 30 days, 15 days, 10 days, or 60 days plus, or 45 days. It depends on what you want to do, your goal. My goal was 30 days. So I was showing by example to those who keep on asking me, how long should I draw on a practice? And I show you guys exactly. I am living proof of how you improve. You can always go back to my work and look as proof on not living on to improving. Okay? So, all right. Have a great night, guys. For those of you who are coming in or coming out, or whatever the case may be, if you guys want any of my tablets, they're right here. My tablet and everything's right here. Just click on the link tree. If you don't know where it is, it should be right here. So when you click it, it'll take you to here. Once you click it, you should be able to see all the stuff that's here. And then when you can go to Amazon and get all my stuff and all that great stuff. And also follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, yes, and Twitter, Reddit, and all that great stuff. They're all down here, so you don't have to look and check. You can literally go in here and get all the stuff I have. I may have to remove this now. I have to ask her if she still wants me to put this here. But you know, let me see. Go back, and then just to let you guys know, the 43 of you who are still here, I just posted this on Instagram and TikTok. So go vote now. Go vote now. Go save her. If she's going to be saved or not. Is she going to be a real character design or she's going to be part of the gulag? So go check. Go and vote now. She's the most recent one I just posted. So people are saving her. Some people are saying let her be banished, or case may be. So check that out and all that great stuff. So with that said, have a great night, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. Later. Bye bye. Do 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 do.
Did any of them help the friend?
Nope. Nope.